I'm back with another series of the Hangout With interviews where I get to chat with aerialists based in Singapore. And for this series, I'll be chatting with aerialists who will be performing at this year's Singapore Night Festival. And kicking off the series is Randall.
Hi, my name is Randall. I'm teaching here at Aerialists Collective. How I first started getting into aerial was from the flying trapeze. My family used to go to Club Med for holidays, and that's when I would start going for classes there. And after I finished my national service, I went back and worked for them. That was in 2015. And from there, I stayed with them for about a year and a half. Did a bit of everything, mainly silks, but there was different variety shows there. So performed a bit of trapeze here, a bit of hoop there, tiny bit of straps here and there. Also the flying trapeze shows. Yes. Afterwards, when I came back to Singapore, I started teaching here as well. Here I teach mainly silks, dabble in a little bit of the others.
How do you settle on silks?
I think the first time I ever tried a drop on silks is like a roller coaster. So fun. So I really enjoyed that feeling of just being able to free fall, knowing that something will still catch you. Even in Club Med, no matter what apparatus I do, I will still find a way to do some drop. So that's why I like silks.
For this year's Singapore Night Festival, the theme is myth and legend. For your performance, which myth or legend is it based on? Can you share more with us about your performance?
So the myth and legend that I chose is basically the boy from Bukit Merah Hill. I know it does not have to be directly related to the story. It can be somewhat adjacent. So I've chosen to do the night before the boy gets killed in a way. So the king supposedly thinks the boy is too smart and wants to kill the boy. And after that, the boy bleeds to death and it covered the whole of Red Hill. That's why it's called Bukit Merah. So this is the night before he gets killed. And he dreams he's running away from the king, but still eventually the king gets him. So we found out that the amount of height we have to work with is 3 meters, and for vertical apparatus, that's a little low. So to kind of get around that, I do borrow moves and stuff from different apparatus, straps for example, where you don't need too much height, or you can still work with different moves from that height. Another thing is to try to find moves that don't move too much in the vertical space. That still showcases some flexibility, some strength in it, and also just a lot of flow work.
But in the process, do you find like new entries and transitions around the familiar moves?
Yes. In a way, because of the height limit, it's kind of like a puzzle. So you kind of piece things together to see what fits, what doesn't, what will work. And I think it did turn out pretty nice.
Previously performed at Club Med and it was outdoors.
At times, sometimes outdoors, sometimes in the theatre.
Alright. So this time for the Singapore Night Fest, you'll be performing outdoors as well. So do you think your performance at Club Med has helped you prepare for this outdoors performance?
Oh yes, definitely. You get used to the environment. When you're performing outdoors, things tend to get a little bit stickier, or maybe just the wind blowing your silks away. So those time performing Club Med helped me build my experience on what moves you can use, what moves works with wind, what moves are better suited for indoors.
Finally, what do you hope the audience will get out from your performance?
I mean, to have more public performances, I hope audience will go like, wow, what is that? And then come and try. I think not many people will expect Singapore to have their own aerialist, something like Cirque du Soleil, Singapore version. Hopefully more people will come and try and grow the community.